Alrighty, to start today, I think I would just like to quickly check all the areas on the map and see if anything has changed. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything before I go back to Rennes Chateau. Is anyone in here? That's a no. We were just at the forest and we were just at Coom's sword next to it. Is there a quick way out of here? There it is. We were also just here and here, although we didn't see out the fronts of Larry Chester's house, so let me just check that. I do not see any suspicious individuals around here, apart from Gabriel. Is there anyone at the train station? Are you someone important? I think I saw you earlier and I completely ignored you.
Wow, classic chassis.
HMS.
The owner wouldn't like it. Besides, I prefer the back.
He's blowing smoke rings.
I wonder if that guy runs the taxi service.
Ooh, maybe he can say something about our visitors from last night.
He might have been around last night.
Exactly.
Hi there.
Oh, it's you. Haha. You are feeling better, I hope. That was a nasty bump you had on the head last night.
Sure. You took me over to Rennes Chateau, right?
Yes, you must remember the car. You said it had a smell like the, garlic. Probably my dog Fifi. He loves to eat the garlic and then he...
Yeah, well, thanks for jogging my memory.
Oh, it's my pleasure, monsieur.
Charming. Also, that accent. He was probably someone we saw in the intro, but I have no memory of him.
You were here last night. Did you see two men with a trunk come out of that station just before I did?
Yes, but they didn't need a ride from me.
No? What'd they do?
They drove off, monsieur.
Yes, but how? Did they have a car parked here?
No. Well, yes, I guess it was parked at the time.
Did they steal it, perhaps?
Could you tell me exactly what you saw? Two men with a trunk came out of the train station and...
I'm having a hard time remembering.
Oh, one of these. One of these.
I get the feeling he's holding out on me. He must want something.
Alright, so I think we can help with that.
I bet he knows something.
My memory needs more help than that, monsieur. Très bien. Now I tell you. There was waiting a car, monsieur. Maybe for an hour. Then the two men came out, they get in the car, and voila.
What kind of car?
Very nice, very fine. It does not smell like the garlic, this car.
How do you know that?
What was the make?
It was a sedan. As to the make, my eyes are not so good.
You want more money?
No, monsieur. My eyes are really not so good.
Oh, well, what about color?
Black, very black, this car.
And the driver?
Not old, well-dressed. Oh, and the trunk. Like it was the Queen's china they handled that trunk. Into the back seat it went, not even in the boot.
One more thing. Which way did they go?
The same way I took you, monsieur, toward Rennes Chateau.
Just making notes on all that. So a black sedan was waiting here, there was a driver waiting, The two men rocked up. This was all very much planned, and they drove towards Rennes-le Chateau.
I don't think I'm gonna get any more out of that guy.
Anything new here?
I don't think she can tell me anything more.
No. I've got to be dead honest with you. I am having so much trouble saying Rennes-le Chateau tonight. I've had to say it about 12 times to get that last sentence correct, and I'm not even making that up. Okay, we have a lead at least, but unless the next time block progresses right now, I'm not sure what else to do other than go back to said Rennes-le Chateau. Next time block, perhaps? We're getting on the bike all dramatic like. Nice, yes. There's no one over here. I get the feeling we could have seen someone here if I'd immediately disembarked here rather than going back to the other place and then moving to the next time block. I feel like an opportunity has been lost there, but given this game's structure, I don't think that's the end of the world. There we go, I had to go back to Rennes-le Chateau. Day 1, 6 PM to 10 PM, night has fallen and we see the graveyard at the church, or the parish, or whatever it's called. Do we have to do something there perhaps? Right, so that's John Wilkes. This is Estelle and Lily. That's Emilio. I did not take notes on Mosley, so I thought I'd just be able to recognise his, but I can't tell if that's it there or if his is in worse condition. I don't know who the others belong to at this time. That's closed up, we can't look at the list.
It looks like the cavalry has arrived.
Something's happening over there.
Gabriel, are you all right?
Why? Is my hair messed up? I'm Knight. Prince James told me to be expecting you.
Is there somewhere more private where we can talk?
Yeah, I have a room. Come on up.
Here's your fee, Mr. Knight. Prince James wanted me to express his gratitude to you for tracking the kidnappers.
We haven't found them yet.
Yeah.
Have you learned anything since this morning?
I checked at the train station. The taxi driver saw the two men in the trunk. They were picked up by a black sedan. He didn't get the model, but he said it looked expensive.
Did he say which way they went?
They headed for the main valley loop.
Anything else?
Well, I haven't seen any trace of the baby, but there's a tour group staying here. Most of them arrived last night. None of them are the men from the train, but they might be linked somehow. Emilio Bazza and a Signore Buccelli arrived at the hotel around the time of the Paris train. Buccelli claims he came in on a train from Naples, but Cuiza doesn't have a Naples route.
Very curious. We'll look into it.
Wait, there's something I didn't tell Prince James on the phone.
Yes?
When I was coming to on the train, I heard one of the kidnappers say something in French. I remember the word Saint Graal. It means Holy Grail. Do you have any idea what the Holy Grail might have to do with Prince James' son?
I can't answer that.
We're not authorized to discuss Prince James's affairs. But thank you for your observations. Good night. Miss Nakamura, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, you too. Thanks for the lift.
Goodbye, Miss Nakamura. Mr. Knight?
Where's the other half of your face? That's Grace Nakamura in this game.
Damn, I thought we had a case.
We do.
Well, Prince James let you go.
Yeah, that's his prerogative.
Wait, but if the kidnappers weren't the night visitors...
Who says they weren't? I saw them. There was something not right about them at all.
Okay, what about the Sangreal thing? What would vampires want with the Holy Grail?
I don't know.
Well, McDougal and Mallory sure seem to know. Maybe Prince James has the Grail, and the kidnapping is an attempt at blackmail.
I don't think Prince James has the Grail. Look, there's this whole treasure hunting thing linked to this town. I don't have time to explain. Could you please hook up Sydney and check out the Grail and vampires?
I think you should explain, Gabriel.
And, looks like you might have to stay with me. The hotel's booked up.
Oh. Oh, all right. Say, do you mind waiting till tomorrow morning on the research thing? I have to get Sydney configured and I am pretty beat.
No, that's fine. You must have been really worried. Sorry, Gracie. I'm gonna go keep an eye on my replacements.
Bye.
Who are McDougal and Mallory? I mean, they seem very well dressed, they seem very knowledgeable. I assume they're working with Prince James. They might have been in the graphic novel, but if they were, I wasn't able to identify them. Alright, a lot just happened there. We've been basically released from service by Prince James. He's like, yep, everything's good. Here is your fee. Thank you for helping. And we've handed everything over to them now, but no, that's not where it's going to end. We're still worried about this baby, obviously, from a personal point of view. And Gabriel mentioned that they mentioned Sangreal on the train. That does mean Holy Grail, but maybe they're talking about the pub. Maybe that's where they took the baby.
I'm not going to knock on my own door, even if Grace is in there.
It took me a moment to realise that was Grace. Right, Gabriel, it looks like you're sleeping on the couch tonight.
That's our luggage. That's our luggage.
Can we look through it?
Gracie'll unpack. Hey, that's what women are for.
Oh God, Gabriel, no.
Gracie'll unpack. Hey, that.
No, you're not saying that again. Jesus, fuck, Gabriel. Do not say that ever again, please. Holy shit.
Not right now, thanks.
Yeah, we're sleeping there tonight, especially after what you just said. Holy shit, Gabriel. Right, did she dispose of anything in here?
Trash cans. The mark of a really fine hotel.
The window's been closed, the dumbwaiter's been closed. What's that photo there? Trying to get a bit closer to it. Who is that?
That's the Tibetan Lama Grace has been talking to. He runs a training camp for shadow hunters.
It's 2025. You can't look at that on the internet and believe that he's a Tibetan Lama.
It's Sydney, the program Grace has been working on.
It's probably a scammer, just saying.
Nah, I've got other things to do. Besides, I've done fine in the past without computers.
Oh, wait until you graduate from your typewriter to a computer. It's going to be glorious. Grace, can I,
That's the door to the bathroom. It's occupied.
Good boy. I had to check. Okay, what can we do?
I don't have time to mess with Mosley at the moment.
Right, but what do you have time to do?
I'm not sure what I'd say if he came to the door. I'm not sure what I'd say if she came to the door. I'm not sure what I'd say if they came to the door.
Ladies have moved into here. Has anything changed down here? Ah, we can get some info out of you. Also, I've been trolled once.
Oh, Monsieur Knight, I hope your head is feeling better.
It is, actually. Thanks for asking.
I'll talk to you in a moment.
Buccelli arrived after me all right, but not on a train from Naples. I have no way of verifying what Emilio said.
I've got to be dead honest, I don't recall what Emilio said and I don't have it written down, so I might go back through my videos after doing my editing on this one.
Did you see or hear a baby last night?
No, Monsieur Knight, not at the hotel. I hear my niece at home, maybe, but here there are no babies staying at the hotel.
Alright.
I was looking at the register. Do you remember exactly when people arrived last night?
Let me think. The big group arrives together maybe 7:30, and later Monsieur Baza,
What time?
maybe 9 o'clock? No, more like 10, I think. Then you, maybe an hour later. Then Signore Buccelli.
What time did Buccelli get here?
Just after midnight, I remember, because the clock chimes at midnight, and I sometimes get a bit nervous, and I lock the door. Signore Buccelli came after I locked it. I had to let him in.
Nervous? What do you get nervous about?
Oh, Monsieur Knight, we have many old legends in this area.
Like ghosts or vampires, perhaps? Just taking notes, so Emilio arrived at 10, we arrived at 11, and Buccelli was the last one in past midnight. Everyone else arrived in a group around 7:30.
You didn't see two men with a trunk last night, did you? Maybe outside in the parking lot or driving around town?
No, not in town. This is a very quiet place, monsieur. Monsieur Mosley and Monsieur Wilkes arrived with a tour group, but I do not remember a trunk.
Okay, thanks. I don't think Simone is going to be much help.
I'm not sure how we learned her name, but cool. Alright, well that's information at least, which is useful. The map and the newspaper has disappeared. There are two gentlemen in the dining room here. I assume that's Mr. Wilkes, we can barely see him. Buccelli.
So, Buccelli, did you have a productive day?
It was relaxing, Mr. Wilkes.
Relaxing? You must not be looking for treasure then. Nothing relaxing about that.
Si, certo. I am a scholar, not a hunter of fortune.
Glad to hear it. There's too many damn snoops around here.
Are there? Why, who do you mean?
Hell, why don't you join me if we're going to talk? I ain't eating alone. I don't know where the hell the women are.
Very well.
They're hiding from you folks. And me. Gabriel's just on the right here, hiding behind a partition. Maybe not. Right, who's over here hiding behind a partition? Never mind, it's just the light. Anything new over here?
Beats the heck out of eating with your hands.
Yeah, that's why cutlery was invented, I guess.
No thanks. Packages of maple syrup.
Which we used to stick cat fur onto our face and pretend it was a mustache.
I don't need any more syrup.
And people wonder why Sierra died.
Beats the heck out of eating with... Don't need it. Real... I could take the cream and sugar, but it would get a bit messy.
Have we drunk any coffee since we got here? Right, that will keep you up for a couple more hours. Gentlemen, can we have a chat?
Signore Buccelli, rider of the mysterious vanishing train.
Wilkes came in with the main group.
Guess all that sun made him hungry. Didn't do much for his aroma either.
Come on, sit at the table, Gabriel.
Evening, Wilkes.
Night. You, still looking for something to do?
Oh, I'm still looking. How's the food?
They're French. I'd rather have snakes than stuffing myself.
Ah, that does sound delightful. I'll just be over here.
The American does not understand.
Guess all that sun made him hungry. Didn't do much for his aroma either.
What about you, Mr. Buccelli?
Signore Good evening, Signore.
Oh, buonanotte, Signore Knight.
Nothing? Oh god.
Yeah, I could ask him, but I'd rather get him alone.
Broaching that subject in general is going to be awkward.
Tables in a dining room.
Is there any way we can get rid of Wilkes?
I could.
What if I just leave and come back in? Does anything change? We could also try ambushing him in his room later. Buccelli is in room 21. Oh, that texture there. There's a very flat texture on the opposite side of that archway.
I don't need to buzz anybody at the moment.
Good to know. But I suppose Grace has set up Sydney. I imagine it's going to be in the next time block that it'll be set up and we'll be able to use it. Can I see anything out here? I cannot. Once again, Gabriel looks like a gremlin as he's peering out there.
That's Emilio's room.
What about breaking into said room through here? Can I do that now?
Yeah, that sounds like fun. I can't reach it too well from here.
I suppose we can do that. Sir Richard?
Nope, those don't work together.
Alright, well, in the absence of anything else, I think we need to look around town and find these two people. McDougal and Mallory. They appear to be related to Prince James. They gave us our finder's fee for helping with the baby. Maybe they were related, or maybe they know, well, they must know more than they're letting on. Also, just checking, neither of them has a ponytail.
Prince James's men are driving that car.
I'm just making a note of that license plate, KSS522F. And looking at what I've just written down, I can barely read that. SS5522, that all looks identical. Where did they just go? They're going to the back of the church. I'm going to keep a respectful distance. Something's going on here and I don't like it. Can I hide somewhere around here perhaps? There we go, look at that, hide. game and I are finally on the same wavelength. Are they visiting the Abbey?
Oui. Qui est-ce? Arnaud, is it there? Oui. Yes. Who are you? Hold him.
Who are you? We're Scots, God help ya. You are hurting me.
Where's the bairn?
I don't know what you...
The baby. Prince James's baby. If you've harmed him...
I don't know what you are talking about.
Last night, Prince James of Albany's son and only heir was taken from his house.
You don't think we had anything to do with it? That's preposterous.
We?
Is it now? Then why were the kidnappers followed to Coisa?
Coisa?
On the train.
Well, I have no idea. I swear to you, the Order had nothing to do with it.
Perhaps you were not informed.
No. Well, why would they bring the infant here then? If they were going to do something so outrageous, I assure you, they would not bring him to Rennes-le-Château. You are mistaken, sir.
We find the baby unharmed, or all negotiations cease immediately.
But one thing has nothing to do with the other. Surely Prince James has other...
We'll be back tomorrow. You'd better have an answer, Arnaud.
What sort of negotiations? It can't be something like the baby for something else because I didn't have the baby as of last night. What is going on here? Also, is now the time that we're going to get to break into the office? Oh boy, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, I could bug him, but maybe I'll wait until he's out and about. That window is in the Abbé's office.
And we can now see inside the office.
That window is in the Abbé's office. That window is in the Abbé's office.
Okay, so immediate thought is let's go inside the church and use the tumbler on that door. What the hell is going on here?
Allô?
Nope, those don't work together.
Il faut que je parle au grand maître. Mais bien sûr que c'est urgent. Allô? Je regrette de vous déranger, messieurs, mais je viens d'avoir la visite plutôt pénible de deux hommes de Prince James. Ils prétendent donc qu'on a enlevé le fils de Prince James. Ils disent avoir suivi les kidnappeurs à la trace jusqu'à la gare de Coisa. Et ils semblent convaincus que nous y sommes pour quelque chose. C'est bien ce que je leur ai dit. Mais je voulais vous l'entendre dire vous-même. Mais alors qui a... Mais c'est nous qu'ils accusent. Ils menacent de boycotter les pourparlers tant que le bon bain ne leur aura pas été retourné. Je n'en sais rien, je vous jure. Ça ne peut être que des ennemis personnels du prince. C'est peut-être les Anglais. Je m'en occupe de mon côté. Au revoir.
I don't speak a word of French. I wish I could have used that. I was trying to get in there.
Grace has been working on a procedure for cases.
Unless he makes a phone call again now, it's too late.
Interesting. But I wish I knew what he'd said.
I'm going to load that and try again because I want that recording, damn it. That seems like the logical thing to do. But that almost requires like psychic foresight. That is, I need to know what would have happened and then use the recorder.
Here's your fee, miss.
Alright, just skipping all of that. There was nothing inside the bedroom. I went downstairs and had a chat to the two gentlemen down here. It seems that the Abbe is involved with something called the Order, and our guys strongly suspect that he took the baby.
Evening.
Or that maybe the baby was handed off to him.
Good evening.
Or someone else in his order, perhaps.
Yeah.
I think tape recording that conversation is the way to go. Maybe I need to just get there in time and then place a tape recorder nearby. Maybe Grace can help me translate that tomorrow. Heck, maybe the receptionist Simone can help me translate that. Although, maybe we shouldn't be discussing that subject matter with her. Maybe. Can I get close to these two? Seems like a terrible idea, so naturally, let's try it. My god. I go down there? No, that's literally the invisible wall here. Let's hide again. I kind of want to listen to this conversation again, even though we just heard it. Because there is a lot here. I think it's all very useful information. That said, I'm not sure if I can understand it yet or not, or if I'm supposed to understand it yet or not. So, one of the men hides behind the door, and then immediately immobilizes this guy.
Oui. Qui est-ce? Arno, is it there? Oui. Yes. Who are you? Hold him.
Who are you?
We're Scots, God help ya.
You are hurting me.
He looks inside the house.
I don't know what you...
The baby. Prince James's baby. If you've harmed him...
I don't know what you are talking about.
Last night, Prince James of Albany's son and only heir was taken from his house.
You don't think we had anything to do with it? That's preposterous.
The Order.
Is it now? Then why were their kidnappers followed to Coiza?
Coiza?
On the train.
Well,
I assume they're talking about Gabriel here.
Idea. I swear to you, the Order had nothing to do with it.
Perhaps you were not informed.
No. Well, why would they bring the infant here then? If they were going to do something so outrageous, I assure you, they would not bring him to Rennes-le-Château. You are mistaken, sir.
We find the baby unharmed, or all negotiations cease immediately.
But one thing has nothing to do with the other. Surely Prince James has other...
We'll be back tomorrow. You'd better have an answer, Arno.
So they're in the middle of negotiations of some sort. The Order and Prince James. And the baby being taken, I assume, was part of someone's plan, but us following the baby to Coiza train station was not part of the plan. We were in the bedroom with the baby. The baby was supposed to be taken, but we were not supposed to follow. That's what I get out of that. But Prince James presumably wanted us to follow, so are these men actually working under Prince James's orders or not? Yeah, I don't like that. That's very time sensitive.
Allô? C'est Arnaud à l'appareil. Il faut que je parle au grand maître. Mais bien sûr que c'est urgent. Allô? Je regrette de vous déranger, messieurs, mais je viens d'avoir la visite plutôt pénible de deux hommes de Prince James. Ils prétendent donc qu'on a enlevé le fils de Prince James. Ils disent avoir suivi les kidnappeurs à la trace jusqu'à la gare de Coiza. Et ils semblent convaincus que nous y sommes pour quelque chose. C'est bien ce que je leur ai dit. Mais je voulais vous l'entendre dire vous-même. Mais alors qui a... Mais c'est nous qu'ils accusent. Ils menacent de boycotter les pourparlers tant que le bon bain ne leur aura pas été retourné. Je n'en sais rien, je vous jure. Ça ne peut être que des ennemis personnels du prince. C'est peut-être les Anglais. Je m'en occupe de mon côté. Au revoir.
I understand some German and some Japanese, but I do not understand a word of French. Apart from au revoir at the end there, meaning goodbye. Okay, well, we have a recording now. I assume that is not critical. That is, if we didn't have that, that would not be the end of the world based on some other things I saw when I was reading the walkthrough at the end of part 3. But we have a tape here with some French on it. No comments on that, Gabriel? Scan into Sydney.
I have to go into Sydney and do an ad data if I want to scan this.
Alright. I think that's how we're translating it. Yeah, I immediately had the idea of pulling out my recorder when he started talking, but at that point it was too late. I had to load and then use it. I don't really like that, if I'm being honest. Can we check out the church, or is it locked up for tonight?
I don't hear anything. I don't think he's in there.
Can we confirm?
If he's in there, I could hear him better from around back.
Yeah, so I assume that was the door that we could see directly in front of us from the window. And the door on the right must lead to his little greenhouse or whatever it is.
Yeah, I could. Nope, those
The door here leads directly to the church outside, and the door on the right must lead into another internal area leading to the parsonage. Okay, well, while we're out here, is there anything else we can see just walking around the streets?
They're closed.
Yeah, the museum will be closed at this hour of night, I guess. What about Tour Magdala? Sonier's place? Let's see if anyone's lurking around here. This place is not closed. Right, well, I mentioned it multiple times in the last video. That said, it is very dark out there. Can we see anything? We can. No one is up on the lookout tonight. I think that's all we can see. The only thing that's lighting up is the top of the hill here. Alright, well, I'm glad I've checked that out. That was bugging me. I think we'll go back to the hotel, see if anything's changed. Hey, fellas.
Now, what are they up to?
We have a follow option. Do we have enough time to get on the bike? You had to let your passenger in, really? I suppose it might not have a keyless entry. We are following them. Where are they going? Past the train station?
They drove into Larry Chester's driveway. Weird. I could pull into the driveway, but that's probably not the best idea.
It's not. Let's park next door because that's so much safer. Okay, I think we know exactly where we're going. We're going to check out the big black rock. Hopefully I don't slip with one of those consonants there. Nothing there, good. Larry Chester didn't seem like the sort of guy who would be involved with anything nefarious. That said, the Abbe did mention him, so they do know each other. Okay, the computer switched off. We could maybe go through the back.
I'd rather use the front door. I don't know, it's just more formal somehow.
The front door is being watched.
What the hell do they want with Chester?
My guess is that Chester is involved with the Order as well. The thing is, I don't really want to walk directly in line of sight of these two because that would be bad.
What the hell do they want with Chester?
So naturally, let's just do that. Yeah, we can't knock on the front door. What am I doing here? I mean, obviously I'm eavesdropping, but...
Crucifying rabbits, maybe?
Yeah, I thought those might have been crucifixes. Or famous historical figures.
I don't want them to see me.
Just why we walked out on the other side.
I don't want them to see me.
Right, but I want you to... Where are you, Gabriel? You're over here.
No, really.
We find another hiding spot. We can. We can hide behind this conveniently positioned tree over here, which involves us breaking cover and hiding here. As opposed to, you know, hiding at this corner. You're losing me a bit there, game, but okay. You look very visible in that white shirt, just saying. These two people are like, this arsehole in the white shirt's following us. I wonder what he's up to. This music though.
Yes?
Some sort of hand signal. This feels excessive. Oh my god, really? Do I need to write this down? I think I do.
You shouldn't be here.
We don't have a choice.
I feel like I need to see that again. It showed me it twice, and oh god. That noise, that means time has passed, which means things have changed.
Oh, sure, I'll just go right in there and ask them what they're up to. I'm sure they'd be happy to chat about it. Jeez.
I mean, they've probably seen you multiple times already, Gabriel, just saying. Can we bug the car? I don't think so, unfortunately. Yeah, KSS522F. Write that down and see if all the characters are identical, like my notes. I'm going to load that because, once again, I want to see what that hand signal was about. I think there's 5 parts to it. We're just here, so I'm not losing anything. It starts with a sort of fist bump. Then they touch pinkies. Then they do something that resembles like a traditional handshake. And then there's 2 more actions after that. But I think we need to know this because it looks like a signal that we might need to identify ourselves later on, perhaps. What is with this music? It doesn't have the vibe of 60s spy music, but it kind of feels like it.
Yes?
Right, so fist bump or knuckle bump, they touch pinkies, they do a sort of traditional handshake, and then split fingers, I'll call it, and then touching thumbs. Just writing that down. Touch thumbs. Handshake. They touch with split fingers like that, and then they sort of touch thumbs like that.
You shouldn't be here.
We don't have a choice.
They don't have a choice. Okay. So I assume that Larry Chester is also a member of the Order? Just based on that secret handshake, I would say so. Alright, well, we know that we can look in here. Although they're not there. And we have an option to open it now. Oh dear. Okay, well, that's what we're doing.
Guess not. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in there. There is a hole in the window, but it's not a very big one.
Is this our way in?
Nope, those don't work together.
It's not. I don't suppose we can stuff our tape recorder in there? I've got to actually select the thing, don't I? This inventory is very awkward.
Nope, those don't work together. There is a hole in the window, but it's not a very big one.
Can we make the hole bigger? It seems like a terrible idea, to be very clear.
Nope, those don't. Nope.
Right.
Nope.
I'm not sure what to do with that at this time.
Guess not. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in there.
Can I knock on the back door? Seems like a terrible idea, but let's try it.
Oh, sure. I'll just go right in there.
Same thing. But he's going around here to do it.
What would Prince James's 2 men want with Chester?
They're having their monthly meeting. What that constitutes, I don't know. It's probably dirty, but, you know. We have a window here which we can't smash. Also, one thing that I have realised, I've not been looking at these at all. I really don't know if I'm missing anything by not interacting with those. Hopefully not.
What would Prince... No.
I can't think of another way to get that window open. Other than reaching in there with an object and unlocking it somehow. Either that or breaking the window entirely, but Gabriel doesn't seem terribly interested in doing that.
Nope, those don't. Nope.
We specifically get a interact point or a think icon with the hole. We don't get it with the window itself. And that's making me think that whatever we need to do, it's with the hole itself. And nothing's jumping out at me here.
Nope. Nope.
My initial thought was thread the coat hanger through there to unhook a lock perhaps, but that's not happening.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, well, that's interesting and all, and I don't think we're done here on this time block. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't, but let's get out of here. It seems surprisingly bright over here. No one is over here. Oh, maybe what I can do is go back into town and use the binoculars to look over here and see if we can see something perhaps. Maybe we'll see the two agents kicking Chester off the edge or something. I don't think we can go over there. Yeah, let's just go back to town at this point.
Oh, Monsieur Knight, I hope your head is feeling better.
It is, actually. Thanks for asking.
Would you mind translating this? Also, ignore the subject matter of the tape.
I don't want to show that to her.
I think that's your... My god, that frame rate. I think that's just your generic response, but...
Maddie, dearest, I simply insist that you tell me this instant. Gabriel, there you are.
Huh?
Oh, you naughty, naughty boy. You were supposed to meet me.
I was?
I was?
Men, they are such children. Always forgetting, n'est-ce pas? Naturellement. Can't see the appeal myself. I'm afraid I've started without you.
Oh, hell, that's all right. Go ahead. I wouldn't want to interrupt your conversation.
No, it's fine.
Oh, for heaven's sake, let the brute go.
Sorry, babe. I really am in the middle of something. Maybe we could get together later?
Count on it.
It's all right, Madeline. We'll change the subject. Lily gets carried away sometimes, but she doesn't mean it. Like hell.
Well, where is your friend then, Monsieur Mosley?
Beats me. If I see him, I'll let him know you want him. You ladies take care now.
I'm so confused. If I said that we were going to meet up with Madeline on day one in the first time block, I've completely forgotten.
Madeline looks pissed. Guess I should have taken her up on her offer, but it was just too tempting. God, my sense of humor can really be a burden.
Your delivery and sarcasm is not helping.
I think I pissed her off enough the first time. The two British lovelies are dining with Madeline.
That will be Estelle?
Nah, I'll let Madeline deal with them.
And this is Lily.
Nah.
Although I can barely see the colour here because of how dark it is in the dining room tonight. Alright, well, what are you doing with your arm? Thank God you put it back. That would hurt like hell after a little while. Alright, I think we'll call it there for this video, but next time we'll go upstairs and have a chat to Grace. What are those two men up to? Emilio's coming up. He's going to settle into the room next to us. And something that I'll just say that I missed that I saw in the walkthrough is that when we were chatting to Mosley, we can actually interrupt ourselves in that conversation and look out here, and Emilio was listening on us. But we didn't see that, so you're going to need to forget that I brought that up immediately. Can we do the same to you?
Yep, he's in there.
He's in there, but we don't hear him saying anything. Alright, next time we'll go inside here and hopefully have a chat to Grace and take a look at Sydney.